121 points or so is what the Nifty will end up by, which is not a bad outcome at all. I mean, so from the opening prices, I think we are going to end about 80, 90 points. On top of the opening level, from where you opened in the morning. So that's, and of course, there was a bit of an acceleration, which happened, as you can see, in the last, I think, last couple of minutes of trade, last 20 minutes or so of trade. So that's basically the price action. 240 onwards, I think we saw a bit of an acceleration. We were at about 18,691, and we will end up at about 18,720, as I said. Now, banks, of course, they were kind of middling about, doing nothing, but picked up pace, ends about 170 point higher, the Nifty Bank. That's about 1/3% higher. So 3 days in a row, is the Nifty Bank has basically taken support around a very similar kind of level, just around the 20-day moving average or so, but we'll end above it after closing just marginally under it. Mid-cap index at a new high, and the small-cap index gaining about 0.5, 0.6% once again today. Survey.
Okay, well, if we talk about the constituents of the move on the large cap side, it was consumer stocks all the way. Consumer and actually some interesting large cap names like Reliance also lending support to the bulls. The Tata Consumer is your big leader on the Nifty today. Asian Paints, Titan and ITC from the consumer pack keep it good company. Cipla managed to climb up the charts towards the second half of the session. So Cipla along with Divi's, these are two pharma names that have had a pretty good session, between 1 to 2% up on these stocks. There were some of the metal names that were shining, not bad on Tata Steel, 1.5% up. JSW Steel up 1.25%. Hindalco managed to put on some gains as well. And from the financials, ICICI Bank, Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Finserv, Axis Bank, these were some of the financial names that had a pretty good session. Some profit taking on auto stocks today. Bajaj Auto, Tata Motors, etc. But I guess, Nigel, the real headlines in the story, as usual, in the mid-cap market.
Well, and today it was the Nifty Financial Services Index that played out, and the last tick on the Nifty Financial Services Index is at the high point of the day. Beautiful move is what we saw. The majority of the session was quiet, but ended at the high point of the day. A few stocks to highlight. Tanla Platforms up 17%. Bodal Chemicals stock up more than 15%. Inox Wind Energy, not Inox Wind, that stock in fact up close to around 14%. You had Liberty Shoes as well that was flying away, and unusually high volumes on Bombay Burma as well. That stock as well was up close to around 10%. You can easily highlight 20, 30 stocks that were up anything between, 10 to around 20%. It's that sort of a market, not Inox Wind. That didn't take the merger ratio favorably. Inox Wind Energy, that's the other one that will be merged with Inox Wind, which was up close to around 14%.
And if you own a small cap or a mid cap fund, it's just amazing, the rally, because
I should go check mine. What is my mid cap fund doing? Thank you for that input, Prashant.
treat tomorrow, Surabhi. That's what it is doing.
It depends on when
long-term investing.
Lunch on Surabhi tomorrow.
No,
it depends on when she started it.
It depends on when I started.
Because there's been a lot of pain for the last few years. But I'll take the lunch nonetheless.
Okay, folks, on that note, we call it a wrap on this edition of Closing Bell. Thank you very much for watching, but do stay tuned. Lots more coming up on the other side. Our Tuesday special Commodity Champions in just a bit.